Previously on Age of Lemuria. What's been going on? What's been happening? I don't know. I wasn't here. What happened?
I was too. I was ill.
Yep. He was sick too.
Oh. We fought some thugs. They didn't stand a chance.
Oh, well, that's it?
There was a
There
hawk.
was a
just random
dog,
hawk.
there was a hawk, there was...
We managed to avoid a spider just by walking under it.
Oh, nothing happened. They just opened up a can of whoop ass, and yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
That's fine. We're basically badass.
It's fine. It's like, what can you do? What can you do?
Well,
Obviously, this isn't challenging enough. I need to step up my game. Clearly.
Uh-oh.
Well, we just kicked down a door, and now we're staring down a crocodile in a cage.
Okay. Let me describe the scene as you open the door. You open the door and you see barrels. And then you see a massive creature that you've never seen before in your life.
Oh my god.
This could be a dragon. The descriptions fit everything except for one thing. It has no wings. All the tales say that the dragons have wings. What's going on here? This animal, or beast, or demon, or whatever you want to call it, is currently caged within this place. And it looks at you and says, "Ishnogligagnar."
I speak
What?
Draconic.
If anything, do you do? Oh, you speak Draconic.
Yes.
He says, why is the Inquisition here?
We have come to investigate the
You speak
the thieves
Draconic
in the
too?
area. I do actually speak Draconic, yes.
Alright.
You speak Draconic?
So you see these guys just da, and these two is like start speaking.
Which is... These people are criminals.
This does not concern me. Release me, and I will aid you in their destruction.
I do an insight check.
Oh, sure.
So, Blade, it says if we release it, it will help us with the bandit's destruction. What do you say about that?
I'd say he's probably hungry. I would like to get a little closer to the cage. I'm looking to see if there's any kind of like scorch marks or anything, because everyone has heard about the dragon's breath.
Mm-hmm.
Can I talk to it a bit more? What's your name?
You
I asked in
cannot know my name. Name is power.
Ah, okay.
He looks
we don't
at
need to know your
Oda.
name.
He looks at Oda and he says, "You travel with Fae." Oda, by the way, is still invisible.
She's just been not paying attention this whole time.
She's like near you and then runs away back out the door.
Why? How did you get captured by these people?
Inquisition travels with Fae now.
I personally am not of the Inquisition.
Yet you travel with one that does. And he looks at you over, and like this creature has like these cold, calculating eyes, and he's just like, ugh.
I'm still looking for scorch marks. Or
Oh, there's no
where
scorch
wounds might
marks.
have been clipped.
No. Mm-mm.
There are scorch marks?
There
here?
is no scorch marks.
Oh, okay. I was like, I'm gonna back the fuck up then.
Yeah, there's no fire.
How do we open this cage? Do you need a key?
Are we letting it out? I say to you in common.
I look at the two of you. Fuck are you two doing? You already got me bit once by a fucking frog.
I say, I ask him in Draconic, what are you doing here? Why are you in this cage?
Magic. And there's like
You'll
a
have to explain.
saliva, a slip of saliva, just like magic.
You'll have to explain more than that if you want our help.
Do you think me a magic user?
I do not. Whether you have magic, and frankly, I do not care. As far
Hey,
as
you
I'm
speak
concerned,
common, man.
No, he's not speaking in common. This is all
No,
Draconic.
I'm asking him if he speaks common.
He looks at you and is like, What is the Inquisitioner saying?
Ask him if he knows this.
Oh, do you do a rude gesture?
Huh?
Do you do a rude gesture?
Yeah, I ask him if he knows what this is.
So he like slams against the cage and he's like, "Fuck you, Inquisitor!"
Oh, you do know common.
So you say this and he's like, "What is he saying?" He's rattling the cage, right? Rah!
So he's still in Draconic then.
Oh, yeah, he's still in
would provoke
Draconic.
it.
Can I do a bit of a history check? Because sort of a maybe out of character almost, but sort of
Okay.
in character. What do I know about his race? What do I know about
So
All dragons are evil, and
no, because you might have had other encounters. So I'm going to do this, right? So if you roll good, I'm going to tell you the truth. If you roll bad, I'm going to tell you the mistruth, right? There's
Or-
parts of it that are correct, but not.
don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, my knowledge of history. I've read a bunch of books and stuff. Whatever.
Use your inspiration.
That's good enough. You know that this is considered a drake.
yeah, kind of.
This creature is semi-intelligent. It's part of the dragon family, but isn't a true dragon. Not in the sense of like a dragon. This creature, yeah.
Do I believe? Okay, so I'm going to do knowledge, religion.
Okay.
What do I think about him in general, from a
So-
religious standpoint?
As the humans teach it, all dragons are monsters and abominations and evil, right?
Okay.
He is acting very hostile towards Blade because he's coded in Inquisition.
Yeah.
Yep. He's focused on like he does not like Blade at all.
I pull out my last piece of jerky. And I say, "Hey, ask the little bitch if he wants this."
So I walk.
Would you like some food?
How? Okay, so I walk a little closer. Say within like I don't know, 10 feet of him, and I say, "Demon, why should I let you out of this cage? What possible reason would I have?
The best reason, victory.
Victory over what? We are victorious over everything."
You will find out soon enough.
Adrian, they're
He gives like you
talking
this
a
like
lot,
cruel
and
smile.
He hasn't looked at the food yet.
Don't worry, I'll get to it in a moment. I'm letting
I sort of gesture over to the food and say,
Just do-
"Would you rather starve in this cage than tell us?"
He says,
Hey, Adrian, did he say the bitch part?
Sure, yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
he did.
okay. All right.
I say with my persuasion.
"Yeah, go ahead."
Yeah. So
He looks at the food hungrily and he's like, "Yes, what do you want to know? Food first." And he like takes his claw and he's like, "Food first."
Oh, huh?
answers.
He will not take it from you, Blade. He will not take it
Oh,
from
that's
you.
fine. As
Yeah.
I was mocking him with it, I start eating the jerky and I give him a shit-eating grin.
He's just like,
I say answers, then food. Who are these
he
people?
slams.
Did
How
they
do
capture you?
drink?
Magic.
If they have a magic user, that's bad. Because
Where is the magic user?
They travel back and forth. And he like gestures to the two doors to the side. They
Yeah, I'll
travel
say-
back and forth.
Between the two doors.
They
Okay,
take
so,
prisoners towards him. He says they take prisoners this way. And he gestures to this door.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab some barrels and I'm gonna be placing them in front of the door behind us and
Okay.
this
Yeah.
other side door.
So you're putting barrels there?
Well,
yeah, just to kind of like reinforce.
So do we want
it.
to check out the prisoner place first, probably?
Okay,
like
one
a
at a time,
ship.
one at a time. So,
Okay.
one at a
So,
time.
so he does that, and then I say to the dragon, "Speak true. Which direction? Which door?" I point to each one. "Speak true, and we may let you free."
Right there and there.
And I say, "So, which direction are the most guards, the most dangerous people?"
So he's like, I answered question. Give me the food. And he slams.
I give
again.
him half. I reach over, and gesture, hand me the food.
He takes
Oh,
the
I
food
already
and
ate the
eats it hungrily.
Oh, well, okay, fine.
I
I
ate
reach
it
into
in
my
front of
I
him.
reach into my pack and I grab one of my rations, which presumably at least some of that is meat.
Hey,
and give it to the drake.
The
why are
dragon.
you
The
feeding
dragon.
the enemy? You know the Inquisition doesn't deal with dragon kind.
I turn around and say in common, it is best if they survive torture.
I asked the Drake something.
Or torture is best if it is survived, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I can get down with that.
Okay, so then I gesture over, we should check out this door.
He says, prisoners that way. But they also feed the prisoners to something. And then this way is them.
I put my crossbow on the ground, load up a bolt, and I crank that bitch.
And then he
I
slams the
point at
cage
the
again. He's like, release me and I will help you.
I say okay, well, I turn around to Blade and I say in common, he indicates that the guards are in through this door, and I gesture to that door that the guards are in, and then maybe we should check that one out first.
Hey, why don't you ask him what was that shuffling before we got in here? He's not being totally truthful because
Okay,
some
so-
shit happened in here. We heard it.
Can
Remember?
I do when he told us what to, he answered that question? Can I do an insight check on that? To see
Sure,
if I think
sure.
it is-
Yeah, go ahead.
Yep.
I mean,
So can I
you're
ask
staring
him
at a
what
creature
before
that you've
I
never
hear
seen
people?
before. You don't know if he's telling the truth. You don't know if he's lying. You don't know anything. Like,
Okay,
this
so
is
then I
like-
turn to the Drake and I say, what was that shuffling as we were breaking down that door?
cowards preparing for your assault.
I turn to Blake. Blade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
all
setting
right,
up a
so,
trap.
yeah, if you're gonna be middleman and all, what do they want with? What do they want with them? The dragon. What do they want with this guy?
I asked the dragon.
Hmm.
That basically. So why did they capture you? What do they want with you? What is their goal?
Magic.
Magic.
Dragon. Can I? If I
I
can
hear
step
him
up
keep
my
saying
weapon.
this word, right? That
Yeah.
word over and over. So that's magic.
They might want him for some sort of demonic ritual.
Okay, maybe some kind of ritual. Okay. Well, it's part of the Inquisition. Then we have to deny that. We have to kill him. Tell him that. We have to kill him. Then
Wait, don't tell him that. Jeez.
tell him that.
Wait, let
He's
me-
stuck in
no,
the
no,
cage,
no, no,
not
no, no.
us. I bring my crossbow back up.
He stares at
Don't
you
tell
and
him.
growls.
Dragon.
Well, I think that we should.
I shoot the dragon in the leg.
What? What? No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Before that happens, discuss out of character what's going on, and then come back into character. So people are doing a whole bunch of things in character, so just jump out, and then we'll come back in.
Okay, so
Okay.
out of character, does the DM have something to say, or you just want Among Us?
Among yourselves.
Okay, so
I'm
among
just
ourselves,
allowing
I would
this to
say-
happen, right? So
Okay.
if he wants to shoot him, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I would say we should probably not shoot him. We should probably, if anything, even if you plan on killing him, we should leave him for last. We should
Oh, I'm
first
not killing
explore. Well,
I'm trying to
I don't think-
ask him something, and I.
no, but I mean, I don't think he's going to give us much either way. So we should
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
just try and, if they are setting up a trap, the sooner we get in there, the better for us. Right?
How about
'Cause
you
the more
run-
time?
Let's do like an intimidation after I shoot him. Point to your big old bag of bolts and say we have a lot more of those. Maybe
No, I
he'll
don't-
change his tune.
All 140 of them.
He might change his tune if he thinks that torture is going to be slow.
My
Okay.
character has a reason to be looking for dragons, and I.
Well, then you have to tell us this in character.
Well, you found
because
one.
Currently, us, inquisitorish people have no reason to deal with him at all beyond, our own interest in
And-
this.
I'm an Inquisition officer, so I have a
Yeah.
duty.
I'm okay
Yeah.
with standing in between you and the dragon. I just want to get a word in.
Well,
before do it.
okay? So,
Yeah.
when we go back to character, you have to say something. Otherwise, we'll continue along this path.
Yeah, we said our bit. All right, fine. So I got the crossbow. I'm about
Yep.
to pull the trigger. And
So I'm going to set the scene, right?
Adrian steps in the way.
Blade is currently pulling up his crossbow. What is everyone else doing?
Well, I'm stepping aside to allow it
Okay.
and getting
Adron
ready
is-
to intimidate.
Okay.
Adron is stepping in the way. No.
All right. Go ahead and fire.
Actually,
do you,
put your
is
blind
the
ass
question.
out the way.
Yeah.
Not yet.
What do you mean, not yet? He's not telling us anything. And he's the one in a cage, not us.
He might know something about the thing. that I
He's
was
We've
telling you.
asked him. We've asked him. Do you have a better way of getting this information from him?
I turn
Ask him
to,
if he speaks common. I know he speaks common. Everyone knows common.
turn to the Drake and I ask, do you know anything about the agents of the dragon?
He like looks at you and he's like, I won't talk, Inquisitor.
I'm not an inquisitor.
He looks
And if
at
you don't-
Blade again. He's like, kill me. I am not afraid to die.
I don't want you to die. And he will kill you. I'm literally the only thing that's stopping him.
Do what you must, Inquisitor. I hope you find what you're looking for. He laughs. Ha 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 ha.
Still, I don't think we should torture him. Sheesh. Let's just go through these
Who are you
doors.
talking to?
I turn back to Blade and I'm like, okay. I don't. It seems wrong to just shoot him in a cage. That's.
Yeah, I'm sure that he would think the same goddamn thing if you were in the cage. He'd crack that bitch open, he'd peel it open like a can, and eat you.
Do you
Yeah,
not
but
follow the teachings?
If you have
Do
this
you not
soft
know
heart,
that they are demons?
I am no
soft heart, this isn't
demon.
the kind of job for you. You want to let him out? Go
Look,
ahead. Go ahead.
Clearly,
Let him out.
these people kept him alive for a reason. If we shouldn't
They
be
want to
hasty.
These
use
people
them.
also shot you in the heart for a reason. Or did you forget that? That was last night.
I don't. I don't know.
I know, it's
don't-
hard, right? It's hard. But these are decisions that you got to make if you're going to stay in this line of work.
I don't think anything could be solved. Nothing good can come from this.
Yes, it can. One less threat behind us.
Okay.
He doesn't even speak common.
I mean, Adjon doesn't move. He's blind, so he's like, if you shoot me, I won't see it coming.
I'm going to grab Adrian and try to move him to the side. You budge?
He's going straight to -1, so yeah, you can push him out the way if you want.
Okay.
Here,
Are
if
you
you
going to allow
push
this to
the-
happen? Yep.
Yeah, it looks like you don't have a choice, man.
Yep.
Move your ass to the side and boom. I fire the first crossbow bolt into him.
Go ahead.
And just to see how I'm aiming for his leg, like a hind leg.
It hits.
Yeah. Tell him that's to make sure he doesn't chase us. We'll let him out, but I don't want him to be on our tail.
Yeah, so I intimidate him and say,
He growls at you at the
there's more of
spine
that to
splinter.
come if you threaten us or attempt to stop us from our goal. Sit here quietly and await your fate.
Okay. He like growls and he like sulks in the corner.
Okay. So then I guess, do you want to move these barrels and try and get through? Or what do you want to do?
There's this door or something.
As you're
the
moving
prisoners are
barrels,
this
I want
way.
you to roll me a perception.
Do you want to roll perception?
As you're moving these barrels. Who's moving barrels?
No, I'm moving barrels and made a perception.
Roll me perception.
Excuse me. He did 21.
Yeah, you realize that these are alchemical elements. Without cracking them open, you don't know, but you smell stuff in it.
Smells like Jaeger.
Smells like something. Something's in these barrels. So
So like general chemicals, not like alchemy. Well, yeah.
unless
magic
you're an
chemicals,
alchemist, you
I don't
would
know.
not.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm carefully,
Yep.
setting him down gently. Yeah.
Where are you moving them? Ping them where you want them to be moved.
I'll move him to this spot.
Okay, so you're blocking this entrance.
Well, that one's already blocked. Yeah, I guess I'll move it here. you see that one?
Okay, where are you moving it to? Ping.
It's a pin. There you go.
Okay, right there. Oh, there we go. Move it right there.
Hey, you two like magic. Why don't you harvest them? Apparently, there's some kind of way.
To harvest the chemicals?
I
No.
don't really use.
Chemicals. What?
No, I don't harvest what I say.
I don't know. Him. Apparently,
right.
he keeps saying that they're trying to harvest them for magic. Why don't you two do that?
I say maybe we should call for in common, obviously, but maybe we should call for reinforcements after we've cleared this place out to deal with
Why
the
don't we
dragon.
just slit his throat and like you drink his blood? That's like a thing, right?
He may have more information.
His blood?
No,
Oh.
would not,
Oh,
our,
yeah, that's right.
would
You
not our
guys actually
superiors
talk like
prefer
that.
to torture him in a better setting to get the most information out of him than for us to just kill him here?
It's
I guess
against the Inquisitor Code. We're supposed to smite evil on sight. I have no idea if that's true.
I mean,
So,
you're the guy wearing the armor.
religion check. Yeah.
It's been a while since I've been in the Inquisition. Retired, but coming out of retirement.
Okay. Well, let's check out this door. See if. Do we want to? How do we want to handle this? Do you want to go in, or do you want to?
Hold on, let me.
Let the guy with armor go. in
Maybe
first.
check it for traps first.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I get the feeling they might have a couple of spring-loaded traps here. Maybe not here, but somewhere around.
Yeah, somewhere.
Like I'm a little, what do they call it, farsighted. I can't really make out details. Maybe one of you two can look.
Sure.
Really?
Is this,
My eyes are going, yeah. But like I can still see hundreds of feet away with ease.
yeah. So which kind of roll should we make for this? I'll check it for traps.
Investigation.
Definitely perception or investigation.
I might with investigation.
Perception would be to identify it. Yep, it's safe. It's safe.
Okay. I jiggle the handle. Or what kind of door is this? Just like push, pull, jiggle the handle.
It's definitely a swing out. So from yours, from where you're at, make sure you guys position yourselves where you want to be.
So which way is it going to swing?
It's going to swing inwards towards this way. So towards
okay.
towards the
So I'll say, maybe you should. I should say, Blade, go to the other side. I'll open the door.
All right, and I go ahead and draw
Right,
my
so-
sword, and I don my shield.
I grab it, the door, and
Wait, I have to get even more badass real quick. I turn that little bandage, the little white bandage. I pull it out a little bit and turn it into a full-on bandana.
Excellent. Okay, so then I do that.
As soon as he
Actually,
opens
wait,
it, I'm charging
wait.
in, and I'm gonna hit the first bright bandit.
Mage hand.
Ooh.
Mage hand's gonna open the door.
Excellent. So is everybody positioned where you want to?
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna be here, but yeah, Mage hand's gonna open the door.
Wait, I just want to be behind the guy with armor.
You open the door.
A little baby wizard.
You know I've got that other set of armor, right? All right, like I said, I'm charging in, and I am smacking some motherfucker.
All right. As you open the door and charge in, a whole bunch of reactions go off.
Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blade ain't scared of shit.
2, 3,
All right, go ahead.
4,
Let me
5,
shoot
6.
first.
So there are 6 arrows. Just
Yep.
all these arrows go off.
Yep. If they hit AC 20.
20. This is for the normal bandits.
Nobody expects the Blade Inquisition.
This is normal bandits. Oh, that's 1. These arrows go flying around you. And then, what's you? You see a javelin being tossed at you.
He's like,
2 javelins, actually. 2 javelins. and they go sticking into the wall. Tunk, 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 tunk. And then you see this person, right?
Yeah, I'm seeing that guy.
I need you to roll me a will save. That's it. Command. Yep. Pretty sure that's the right one.
Don't worry, guys. There's like a 5% chance that 11 is enough.
It's DC 10, right?
It says shaking. Like,
you are told to flee.
all right. I go charge again.
Yep.
I go
And
charge
then you
again.
come right back out. So and then we all roll initiative.
Let's see. So in that case, because they probably did it as soon as like I went in, right?
right.
So it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, roll initiative. Oops, nope, that's
I
not
got a
right.
27 on my initiative.
How did you? Oh my God, you rolled a natural. Okay, so we have some basics. Let's go ahead and start. Like that.
Oh, you have like alert or some shit.
Yeah.
Oop, oop,
It's as if you're blind, you need it.
oop. Something like that. Okay, here we go. Is that everybody? And then one right there, one right there.
Yes.
Am I getting everybody? Yep, and then one right here. And then bandits. Boom. All right, let's start with the basics.
Yeah. So I went in.
That's one. 13 for bandits. Okay. See your stats. +4. Plus, that's really seems weird. +2. That's 14. Okay. And then bugbear 1. What's your bonus? +2. Okay. Well, that's easy enough. Should have just done that to begin with. First one. Oh well, there we go. And then second one. There we go. Okay, 17 and 21. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Descending. Start of the round. Bugbear.
Hold up.
The one
We
that
got-
threw the javelin.
Hold up. We got Home Slice. He didn't put in his
Sorry.
shit.
Okay.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, where's 27? Where's the big boy at?
And Mr. Rabbit.
Oh, it's descending. There we go. Okay. Starting at the top. Adrian, you see all these like arrows and shit just
He'd poke his head around the corner and be like, no.
you see, let me describe the scene. You see normal humans right here. Human. Then you see these two bugbears. One's clearly larger than the other. And then you see, surprisingly, an elf. Right here.
Dirty fucking elf.
Oh, yeah. Elves have been known to be filthy magic users and casters, and they're just all around bad. And they all seem to be like, well, we're about ready to kill you. Let's do this.
To cast a fog cloud.
Okay.
And the whole one. It is
Create a
6
fog
radius.
sphere around the corner and is heavily obscured.
It's
Lasts for a
feet.
direction.
and then 40 feet out. So it's basically blocking their line of
Oh,
sight
yeah.
to
On.
us.
Do corner to corner, 40 feet, and I'll draw it for you. Yeah, and then down. Yeah. No. No. Where'd you go? Yeah. Blammo.
Perfect.
Mixing the whole thing in fog, and then I'm gonna
Perfect.
get behind Blade and be like, "What? Why are you running? The battle's that way."
I don't know. I couldn't help myself. I mean, the fog cloud, it's accurate. We can't see what's happening.
That's true. That is
I
true.
figured if stop all those arrows, they seem to have a lot of archers.
Okay.
We can get them one at a time now, as they come through the
Okay.
door.
As they come out. Okay.
Ready yourself.
All right. Bugbear. Something happens.
I'm not even afraid. I just had the
For
run.
all, you're up next.
Okay. I say, well, if we're gonna wait for them to come out the door, I'm gonna step back a bit. Oh,
You got any, fancy?
Does anybody speak Goblinoid, by the way?
yes.
Okay. You hear him say, "They have magic users."
They know we're here and that we use magic.
I mean, a fog just spawned out of. Whoa! Amazing.
Yeah. Ready yourselves, comrades. And then I end my turn.
Okay.
You're not using an action?
Well, I guess already a firebolt, but yeah.
Sure.
There's not much I can do without seeing them.
Once again, in Goblinoid, you understand. What do you mean there's magic users? The Inquisition doesn't send those. And then you hear a feminine voice say, "Stay calm. They're just fools. We will kill them quickly." And they're like, "Yes, lady, we'll do what you say." And then you hear some shuffling. And then Blade.
Do I see in this room, or hell, even on one of your persons, you guys have any kind of hammer or crowbar or anything?
I do.
I have a hammer.
You got a hammer? Like a big fucking hammer? What kind of hammer?
I like a little tiny hammer for
Little
putting
hammer?
up fence.
Damn.
A little hammer.
Let me check my explorers pack. I need to. I feel like I probably have some of this shit. Blah 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 blah. Ugh, what the fuck? Worst explorers pack ever. Shit, man.
You're like going through your bag. Like, I know I have a hammer in here somewhere.
Yeah, I will.
I do have a crowbar. Do you want a crowbar? It's in my dungeoneering pack. You have a hammer and a crowbar. So if
Is
you
it
want
hanging
crowbar,
off the side of your pack?
I can. You can use. I don't know. What are you gonna? Yeah, sure.
All right, I run over to you. And I'm gonna grab that crowbar, and I'm gonna pop this bitch open.
Okay.
Do my
Blade.
best to pop open this cage.
Are you serious?
I'm dead.
Roll me an intelligence.
Serious.
Roll
I don't
me
need an
a-
intelligence check. This is
Should
what I'm
we-
doing.
As
Hey,
you're
are
doing
you
that,
sure?
as you're doing that, I say to you in comment, should we not at least tell him what you plan to do instead of just releasing him so he might attack you?
He might just.
I mean, you just shot him less than a minute ago.
If he's as
Think
smart
about
as you two
this.
think he is, he'll know what to do.
Yeah, he does. Okay, yes.
Tell him to go eat those bitches.
You
I
pop
say
it
in
open.
Draconic, if you want to live, you will attack.
That way.
Attack your captors.
Okay,
Persuasion.
sure. Well, it's not your turn yet. You can't
Oh.
do any actions.
Okay, sure, yeah.
So now it's the owl's
He
turn.
can speak.
Yeah, he can talk, but he doesn't do anything. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
you're right. I wouldn't be able to.
As soon as the cage pops open, my armor's gonna retreat like to this door. Be
Okay.
ready to just
He doesn't want to be a scoopy snack.
Let's see. Okay, it's +0.
If it dies, I lose all my vision. It's okay for you guys.
You can just get another one, right?
Okay.
In an hour.
He might be eating good.
It's ready in the dodge action. It's my turn, Adron.
Let me see here. Yes, it's your turn, Adrian. You see Blade come up and just pop the hatch.
Yep.
I'm like, okay, have fun, guys. I'm gonna go over here.
You open this door?
Yeah, I'm opening this door.
Okay. You open this door and you see a long corridor. You hear the cries of help on this side. And then you hear, well, actually, are you going to roll a perception for me?
Sure, I'll roll perception.
Because it is combat. We're definitely doing combat. Actually, what's your passive perception? That might just have been better. Oh, yeah.
My passive is a...
What's your passive?
Where is it written?
It should be just your wisdom.
Yeah,
Plus
it's a
proficiency.
13. It's
Yeah.
a 13. So is mine.
So, yeah, you definitely hear the cries of help, but you don't hear nothing else.
Okay, so I'm gonna ready a acid splash if anything. As soon as something comes out of the fog, I'm gonna just throw acid at it.
Excellent. Bugbear. You hear them in Goblinoid once again. You guys hear. They're like, quick, use the table. Zoltan.
Okay, so I mean, I guess I still can't see them, so I'm still readying my firebolt from before.
Okay.
But I'm going to turn to the Drake a little bit and, use that the persuasion.
Okay, go ahead and
to
roll
try
me
and
some
persuade him
persuasion.
to assist us.
Oh, is that correct? Oh, that's +5. That's still pretty good.
Do you
Okay.
get bonus for persuading
I'm
draconic creatures? For being a draconic sorcerer?
actually.
I don't think so.
I mean,
I'll check.
I can look.
Yeah, go ahead and check.
You check as well, just in case you find something else.
If you did, it would probably just be advantage, which was already an 11.
True.
I advise you look it up.
Okay,
It's 23s.
whenever you make a charisma check when interacting with dragons, your proficiency bonus is doubled if applies to the check.
Holy
okay.
crap.
So it's another
25.
2.
Nice. Very nice. Okay.
Yes.
Right.
He smells something on your breath.
You sense the dragon blood within you.
He really likes me.
Bugbear. You hear shuffling once again, and you hear like the tinking of glasses.
How are they? Are they completely blind?
No, you can see 5 feet.
Yeah, it's just kind of obscured. It's
blind.
you
Right.
wouldn't really be able to do anything outside of melee range.
Right. So everything just becomes melee, which is good and bad.
What? No, you're effectively blinded in a fog cloud. This is not like 4th edition.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm gonna double check.
Where
but
does
yeah,
it say?
Heavily
It's right here.
obscured.
Heavily obscured is like you are effectively blinded. So D&D 5e quick reference. Let's see. Heavily obscured, effectively blind. A creature in a heavily obscured area effectively suffers from the blinded condition.
Okay. So
Because
movement
they
is
can't
half.
even see like 5 feet in front of them. Like they can't see.
Okay. So movement's halved. Attacking is with disadvantage. Yeah. Okay. You still hear all this stuff happening.
Okay.
I mean, they're not. They've got 30 movement, right?
Yeah, they're just kind of
So-
like bumping into the tables or whatever they're doing.
You actually hear like a table being turned over, like, and you hear movement and stuff. You hear her giving out basic orders. This is in common, by the way, so everybody can hear this person. She's like, "There, put that right there. Move that right there.
Okay.
Don't be fools." And then you hear bandits, of course, shuffling. Blade, it's your turn. This Drake is looking at you.
No, you can look at me all at once. I don't give a shit. I'm walking over here and I'm gonna block the doorway, and this is gonna be like the new bottleneck. I take the dodge action.
Okay.
I'm not even giving a shit about the Drake. I'm mostly looking over here.
So you didn't let him out?
Right.
I did. He's free.
He's
man.
out. Okay, he's out. Okay.
Okay. It's now the guard Drake's turn. Guard Drake walks right by you, staring daggers in your eyes. And in Draconic, he says, he walks over here, grabs these barrels. Let's see here. I see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now he just walks over here. He can't do anything else. There we go. He says in Draconic, "These are flammable."
Oh, okay.
I like the
So
sound
I-
of.
Had a feeling.
So it's my turn. I grab one, lob it into the room, and shoot it with the fire.
That's a lot of things you're doing.
Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll,
It's a free
okay, so
action. and then
I'm
you
next
say-
to it. So if okay, I'll ask the DM. So I grab a barrel.
Yes.
I come over here. Can I?
You can roll the barrel. These are heavy
I can
barrels.
roll
These
it.
are about, yeah.
And then next turn I'd have to light it on fire or something.
Yes.
Okay. I'll do that. I'll just kind of roll the barrel into the room, trying to, yeah.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Anything else?
Well, I'm readying the firebolt if it's not already considered ready.
Excellent. The owl's turn. What's the owl doing?
Can an owl peek through doors?
Yes.
I don't know.
I don't know why it couldn't.
I don't know. It doesn't have hands. I don't know.
I assume that it's like it's on the ground and hopping along and it's looking under doors, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Can I go over here and check?
yeah.
It's basically checking both these doors for the screaming people, and checking for if there's like any other enemies we should be aware of.
So we will pull that back. Your owl sees a corpse right here, and roll me your perception for your owl. Yeah, that's good enough. This was clearly a humanoid corpse. You also hear, or your owl also hears the resounding munching. Munch, munch, munch.
Blade, I think I found something.
Okay.
There's a dead body back there, and I think I know what they're doing with the prisoners they're taking away.
The door is still closed right here.
I think they're feeding it to something.
He was probably rowdy. We got bigger problems on our plate.
I mean,
Hey.
I can hear people crying. There's people trapped in here.
Oh, you hear over here. You hear people crying over here. Yes.
Right, so on my turn, I'm gonna go over here and open this door.
You open the door. Uh-huh.
And I. It's not my turn, I guess.
Okay.
As you open the door, you see two female people
I see
crying
one of
in
them.
cages. Oh,
I can only because of this.
you see jack shit, actually. You're blind. You just go over and open the door. But, you know,
I
when you do
stumble
get
in.
to it, you see two female... Okay.
Hello, is anyone there? I am blind.
Okay.
I'm. Do they respond in common?
Yes. They're like, help me, please, help me. And you also hear weeping as well. You hear shuffling and moving and scooting in this room. Zoltan, what do you do?
I yell over to my companions, "Why are you running away? The enemy is this way!" As I fire my firebolt at the barrel.
Oh, okay, roll me
Alright,
intelligence
Inquisitor,
before you do
get
this.
your ass in there.
Well, I'm mostly speaking to the guy that's searching rooms while we're fighting enemies.
Yeah,
Sorry, I just got
roll me
distracted.
intelligence before you do this.
Before I do
How
the
big is this
before I
explosion
shoot
gonna
the
be?
barrel.
Right. This is
Okay.
this is the general
Yeah.
intelligence.
Maybe I step back.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Okay, yeah, it's perfectly fine. Perfectly acceptable.
Indeed.
We don't know how bad it's
Okay.
gonna be. Could be a small explosion. You don't know.
Yep. That goes
So-
off.
You need to do damage to it first.
Oh, of course.
You have to pierce the barrel.
Indeed. You might whiff. Whoop. Didn't quite whiff. Then 7.
Okay, right there. Damage roll. Well, you definitely hit it, but you don't damage the contents in it. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Oh, so
well,
they
that's-
don't ignite?
So,
the barrel...
it's a wooden barrel, right? And you've hit the barrel, but it hasn't ignited. Does that make sense?
So
I
it's
think-
not flammable, or it's not
What?
lightable?
Oh,
via
never mind.
fire?
Never mind. I was looking at the 3. My bad.
Yeah,
Yes.
flammable objects hit by this
It
ignite.
explodes.
Oh.
Setting off a
Well,
chain
just
reaction.
to point out, I rolled it into the room on the previous turn. It's sitting on this side of the door right now.
So it's right in front of the door, correct?
It should be in the other room, right?
Then you cannot target it.
What?
If it's in
You
this
can
room,
attack a square.
Well, no,
Attack
like
a square even if it's with
yeah,
disadvantage.
right.
Yeah, you can do that.
you cannot make range attacks if you're blind.
I'm
He's
not
not
in.
in the fog. He's attacking a thing that he can't see.
If you're
He
taking
knows
an
it's-
object,
Yeah,
sticking
that
it
would be
in
like
the fog,
disadvantage or something.
it
Yeah,
becomes
you're right.
obscured and
Disadvantage.
thus blind.
No, he's not in the fog. He's outside the fog.
Right.
He's just throwing
But he
it
can't
back
target
down.
it. The barrel disappears.
All right, just
Okay.
to here, look at this. Go check out blinded, right? You
Yeah.
have disadvantage on attack rolls. Like he knows the square it's in because he put it there. So unless they moved it in the last moment, like he knows where it is. Therefore, you can aim. It's
No, that's what I assumed anyway. Maybe I'm wrong, but
Okay, it explodes.
Here we
Okay.
go.
noise.
All right. Does fire clear that fog, by the way?
No, it has
I mean,
to
'cause-
be.
Well, the thing is, I say, this is a concentration spell.
It's a concentration spell.
My turn's done.
Okay. Let's see, fog cloud. I'm sure fire clears it. Surely it does.
The wind clears it if it's
rules.
10 miles per
Yeah, I
hour.
was like, rules is written. It does not because it's magical fog.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So
But I mean, he can dispel it whenever he wants.
that is
That's
true.
Yeah.
He has to
That's
choose,
true.
though, I guess, to dispel it.
I don't want to disperse it. There's archers in there.
That is very true. I'm going to set fire right here. And then right here. And then right here. It explodes in this. Is that correct? That's not correct, but that's okay.
It's close enough, right?
There we go.
It's almost a circle.
There we go. You guys get the general idea, right?
Yeah.
It explodes,
It's a-
and you see it expand and engulf this area. You hear a lot of cursing and cussing going on in the other room as this whole area is engulfed in fire. But for some reason, the magical fog still is there.
Sorry.
I mean, sure.
It's like a
Um,
living thing.
So the place is currently on fire. Let's see
The
here.
entire building.
No,
The walls.
this wall
Just-
is
just
currently
that
on
area.
fire. Yes.
The wall. They are on fire?
Yeah.
I ain't walking through there.
Maybe we should just get the prisoners and say screw it to those guys. They're stuck in a burning room.
That's true.
I
That's
say
we
to
block.
my group.
We only know there's one. There's only one exit.
That is very
As
true.
far as we can tell.
Okay, so I guess. Yeah, well, it's.
Stay in front to clear the door.
I say that. So I start. Well, okay,
block
so I
out the
move over
smoke.
here with my turn, and that's about all I can do, probably.
Okay. A lot of stuff happened there. You hear cussing and cursing, like, holy shit, the place is on fire. You hear like people like screaming and goblinoid, common, elvish, cursing. You hear people just like general confusion on what's going on. Blade, it's your turn.
Alrighty. Yeah, so I pull
Blade.
my.
There's
What?
prisoners in here.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, so I'm gonna go and pull my thing down and block out some of the smoke. I'll keep the crowbar out, I suppose.
Okay,
and-
cool.
Oh god, what would this be? Shit. This is gonna end up being a dash, yeah. So yeah, I can basically make it to
Make it there.
one of the people. Yep.
The guard Drake turns to you and he says, "Let us burn the Inquisition and the bandits together." And he walks over and grabs another barrel and shifts it over towards the fire, which you know it's going to consume soon. So he takes the barrel and he just moves it closer. And he nods to you and begins to leave.
Okay. And
Okay.
so the door is clear now.
The door is currently cleared. However, he's moved the barrels. So he just took the barrels and just...
Okay. So then I go to help release the prisoners.
Okay.
Oh,
The
wait, that's
Drake
not my turn.
leaves.
No, yeah, it's not my turn. I'm just still whatever over here. Yeah.
The Drake
I mean, I
leaves.
can't do anything. I see the Drake do this, and I'm like,
I guess that's right.
I say, "Where are you going?" Or what? What is? So I ask him, "Where are you going?" I guess as he's walking away.
He says, to the courtyard.
Okay. Okay.
Well, it's been
So I
forthright,
yell
I
out.
guess.
Yeah, I just say to my party, "The dragon has escaped." And since it's not my turn, I can't really do anything about it anyway.
There you
Our
go.
first priority should be saving these people. I heard an explosion. This place will be.
I agree. We should save the people before the place burns down.
So, yeah. Al's turn.
Owl is going to land on Adron's shoulder. That's
There
good.
you go.
Oh my gosh, I can suddenly see this whole room.
Yep. You see two women. One's an elderly woman, and the other one is fairly young. They're not dressed well. They seem to be in tattered clothing. She's an elderly lady to be in her 50s, 60s, and she appears to be just a young common girl, maybe 18, 20. They're crying and weeping, and they're like, "Are you going to hurt us?"
Oh, I'm going to pull up my own crowbar and use an action to open
Okay.
this cage.
Excellent.
So that's athletics with advantage.
Excuse me.
Yes, go ahead.
Here I go.
Yes. You crack it open. Bugbears.
Get out of here, the building's
Yeah, you hear commands, callings. Thrall, you hear Goblinoid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You hear him say, the shit, it's on fire. And then you hear, like, once again, cussing, and you hear, like, make a hole in the wall. Okay. And then, Thrall, it's your turn.
All right, so I yell to my party, "Do you guys need help, or do you have the prisoners?"
We're good.
All right, I say, "Let's escape immediately," and I exit the building.
Excellent.
Yeah. I get out and sort of stand by the door so I can still see in it, but I'm outside the building, so I can sort of, I have view of this wall and this wall from the outside. So,
Excellent. Are you splitting the party?
no, I mean I'm not.
Hey, no,
I-
you go outside. Stop letting him get in your head.
Yeah, no, I'm right out here. I can still see inside,
Yeah.
so I can see.
Are you looking outside and inside?
I turn my head, back and forth.
Yes, excellent.
It's like a 45-degree view, right?
Currently, you see the Drake moving off into the courtyard. He seems to be watching the walls. Bugbear, you hear thumping like. And then you hear, assistance. And then you hear more. Okay. Blade, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna go and try to pop this shit open.
Yeah, pop it open.
Hi-yah!
It's popped.
Go.
Ooh-ah.
And I just like reach, hand like in the bar and like pull it open. Say, oh shit, Adrian, acid the wall. Let's get out. I'm looking for like the shittiest part of this wall since I know some of this area is in disrepair.
Whoa, I can't acid an entire wall. I'm not a.
They're just going out the door.
Yeah.
You
She's
guys
the door,
got like
right?
doors right there. the way is clear. You can run out in like one turn.
We don't know that.
I Look, I know I could build a look. I can't build a whole.
Remember
wall.
all the smoke that's going to be billowing in this
okay,
place?
Yep.
It
That
just
is
took
very
me hours
true.
to build through an entire wall. This is like this is.
A piece of the. Fine, go run. Is there
I
a
kinda
shitty
stopped-
piece of wall over here anywhere? on
Yes,
this
of
wall?
course.
my turn, yeah.
Tell me where this shitty piece of wall is, and what are you doing to it?
My actions are done, but as
Oh.
soon as I get a chance, I'm probably just going to jam the other end of the crowbar and just bam, and begin kind of like working it, kind of like in a circle or whatever, just so I can eventually get it wide enough
Excellent.
to get through.
Okay.
Even just like a crawly hole kind of thing.
Perfect. Perfect. Al's turn.
Okay, can I just skip straight to Adron's turn because it's the hour's just on his
Oh,
shoulder.
I need to fire. Fire begins to spread.
Adron is going to start calling out, Oda, Oda.
You hear Oda, and she's like, "Where's the horse? Where's the horse?"
I don't know, but if it's in this building, this fire is gonna keep spreading. We gotta put it out.
We have to find the horse.
I know, but I don't know if I'll be fast enough. You gotta help us. Can you put it out?
So she like zooms. Well, you can't see her because she's flying around. She goes, does something.
Okay, well I've still got 30 feet of movement left, so I'm like, I just the woman to get out. Come on, get out of here! And I'm gonna use my 30 feet of movement to run out of this room.
Okay. She will be connected to you. So she is now connected to you.
Okay.
Okay. Bugbear, you hear like it's now a construction site now.
Yep.
Zortan, what are you doing?
I'm going to again.
You see, Zotan, as like they're hammering and stuff like that. You obviously see there's a hole being made here, and you're pretty confident that you can hear a hole being made over here. But you're actively seeing like hammers and maces, and they're just going to town on this wall, trying to like destroy a section of it to
I'm going
escape.
to cast. Well, let's see. Yeah. Guess I'm going to step back a bit.
And you realize that the fire is expanding.
Yeah. So I'm going to step back a bit. How big is this hole they've made, or have they made a hole yet?
They have not made a hole. You think that?
Okay, so I'll just ready a firebolt, and as soon as I see a hole open up, I'm going to shoot a firebolt through
You
that.
think in 3 turns they will have a hole available to open up the other one.
So, in an effort to just maybe slow them down
Yeah,
a bit,
they're both
I'm
going
gonna
at
do
about the
an
same rate.
Intimidation check, saying, I'm going to yell out in Goblinoid that if they
We have an
value their
army.
lives, if you value your lives, you will stay inside the building and allow us to leave. If you come out here, we will kill you.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. Death is a very powerful motivator, and currently it's either being burned alive inside of a place or go out and face you. I think a lot of people would choose to likely face you.
Yeah.
Not everybody, but I think if the options were there.
No, I'm sure you're right.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to tell you that this intimidation doesn't do anything. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Okay, all right. Just to be clear. Bugbear. You hear they seem to be working in unison. These 2 bugbears seem to be working together as if they're like paired off. Yeah.
Bam.
Once again, you hear orders. She seems to be instructing the bandits, and that's the group down here. And they are not being quiet at all. You can clearly identify who's where because of what they're doing. You also hear her running back and forth, like grabbing stuff, like. It's pretty messy. You hear glass falling over, cups being turned over, and you also hear a whinny in the room as the smoke continues to envelop the room. So you
You
hear
don't understand, man. You
right?
gotta save that horse.
Yep. Bandits, you hear, and then Blade, you're up.
Yeah, I'm just jamming my crowbar in the, somewhere where there's like mold or, it's just kind of like some weak and rotting wood just to get it started.
You want to break through a solid wall.
I mean,
Okay.
it can be done, especially if you're properly motivated.
I mean, the bugbears are doing it, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Those are bugbears. I'm like a tiny person.
Like I said, this place is dilapidated and it's falling apart. So, I mean, there's places shored up, but it's all from the inside, not
Yeah,
from
normally
the
that
outside.
is not my type of thing to do, but given the description of the place, it seemed like there was a few shitty parts of wall, and I'm just talking about something to crawl out of. Plus, I don't know there's an escape route because there's fire and a drake that wants to eat me, and like a shitload of people that tried to shoot me. A guy who controlled my mind for a little bit. I have reasons to not go back that way.
It's good that you said that because you hear another explosion, and it's the owl's turn.
Do I see the explosion?
Yes. Yes, you do, because it's right in front of you. It's not very far. It's not very far at all. It's just... Oh, nope. That ain't what I wanted. What did it? Squares. Shapes. It seems to be all... Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then like that. Fire continues to spread as chain reactions occur. It takes you, Thrall, who've been watching it. You see that it takes one turn for the fire to spread out, and then it takes one turn to burn the barrel, and then it takes another turn for it to ignite. So it's
Gotcha.
okay. You think estimated to be 1, 2, 3, about 7 turns before the next one here goes off. And then this one will be much sooner. Probably within 2 turns. This whole section is going to go up in flames. Ed, what's the owl doing?
Oh, it's just on my shoulder at the moment.
Oh, yeah. The owl's freaking out. Fire.
All suffocating.
Fire. Bugbears.
Is it, like, filling the room now?
They're still working on the same room, so in 2
Okay,
turns,
what
the
about
bugbears will be
Zadron
out.
then? Zadron get it done?
Okay. Objects.
Wait, I just want to... Oda, where are you? Where should we go?
She needs to be with you. Bugbears working in unison. Thrall, what are you doing,
Yeah,
Thrall?
I guess I don't get it done.
Let's see.
You hear construction work being done here. You hear construction work being done over here, and you hear construction work being done over here. Curses, yelling, screaming, hollering, you name it. It's gone up in flames.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll back up. Wait, no. Let's see.
You see the Drake. He is currently occupied in this section. He seems to be setting an ambush.
Okay.
The Drake's right here.
Do I see anything going on over here?
What do you mean? On this side? From your angle, no.
Okay. So, no, I meant the thing over here.
Oh, yeah. You're definitely seeing... go ahead and roll me a die for Blade.
A die for Blade?
For Blade.
Oh,
Blade needs to roll me a die for.
Die for.
oh yeah. Die for the fire.
Yeah, he's hitting like a hard area. So you think in 4 turns he'll be out. So currently the bugbears will be out in 2. So will these guys. And then he will be out in 2 more turns after that. The flames seem to be enveloping. You were thinking that this section's going to be a lot bigger. Right. Ooh, setting the place on fire. Working in unison, you hear her continue to... She's like cursing and telling them to go faster as the flames envelop their side. The bandits, of course, are... Blade, it's your turn.
I continue going at the wall. I'm just
Go ahead and roll
down,
me a
probably, like,
strength.
get down, lady, because there's just probably smoke and flames and heat everywhere.
Not here. Currently, your section is pretty cool. You've got a lot of time, but over here, probably not so much.
Yeah, when these barrels go up, it's not going to be fun.
No, it's not. Oda returns to you, Adrian. She says, "Too much fire. Fire's too going too fast. My druid craft won't stop it."
Can you protect me from flames? Is that like a winter thing you can do?
I cannot.
Uh,
Let's see her abilities. I don't think she can.
Can you blast a hole in one of these walls with your druid craft? Like grow a vine to do it real quick.
Like a wood shape or whatever.
I don't know.
She says, "I can contain the flames for a little bit."
Okay, do that.
She disappears. It's your owl's turn.
Move Atron.
You two realize that she cast Phantasma Force, I believe, an attempt to contain the flames from spreading.
Is that an illusion?
Maybe. I mean, her druid craft didn't work. She's going to try something.
I'll just pretend that it's all fine. Okay, I'll run back into the room and be like, okay, I'll do my best. I'm gonna just spray the wall with acid.
Okay, you're helping him. You knock out the wall within another round. So you guys will be out in 3 rounds instead of 4 because you're working together.
And she's like, attack that part as he's working on the
Working
next
in unison to like get it out. Okay. Bugbears. It's one more turn and they will be out. The Drake says in Draconic, "Prepare yourself." Thrall.
All right, so I'm going to back up some more. So like there, and
actually, I'll just put the Drake there. We'll just do this. We'll just do this on this map.
So, remind me again. I've calculated that the barrels will explode when, and they'll get out when.
So they're definitely going to get out before the flames reach them. You definitely know that. Same thing with these guys. However, if something were to happen, you don't know, right?
Yeah. So I guess I'm going to have to ready my firebolt wait for these guys to get out.
Okay.
Shoot it out.
You realize that they are not matching the speed of the. They will be on you before these guys get out. So the Drake will hold them for a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Then we'll set up everything. Yep. Bugbears move over here as they work in unison. And then nobody can see this, but she's doing stuff. Then the bandits are breaking out down here. There we go. Okay, we'll do that down here. I'm glad I set up the area like this. It's pretty smart. Okay, bugbears. They have 1 turn left. So they break through, right? On this turn, they break through. On this turn, they break through. So simultaneously, as one breaks and the wall crumbles out, so does this. So your actions go off, and so does the Drake's action, because that's what they've been waiting for. So on this turn, go ahead and make your attack as the bugbears break through. Who are you targeting?
The first okay, so there's a big one and a small one, you said?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to attack the small one.
Okay. That will miss. Okay. The Drake will attack. What's the Drake's ability? You're attacking the small one?
Yeah, sure.
+3. He can't multi-attack. Not this turn, anyways. He can only do one attack. Okay. This is +5. That's a hit. And then what's the damage? +1d8 +3. Oh. So the bugbear like jumps back as soon as like the firebolt passes by, but she jumps right into the claw of the Drake. And starts shouting in Goblinoid, Drake is here! And you hear, yeah, that's what you hear. Can't see shit, so. Whose turn is it next? Bandits. Bandits break free. Blade, you're up.
Still just busting this thing open.
You have 2 turns left.
Yep.
What?
Yep. Al's turn.
I thought it was 1 turn because I was helping.
Because it's -1. Yes, it'll be 1 more turn.
Yeah,
Adrian.
I help. I keep
You
helping.
help. Yep. Bugbears. Together they say, pull back and make the Drake come to us. We have another way out if it does not follow. And who's going to take the attack of opportunity? You realize that these two kind of are like really smart about this, and like they've done this for a long time. And it's going to be the small one who's going to take the attack of opportunity. As they both... That's a hit. And then this Drake just seems to be just wailing on him. 1d8. D8. Oof. Well, that wasn't smart, but it was smart. -9. Okay. Thrall, what are you doing? You see this like this claw, like the bugbear was trying to like dodge out of the way, but no, that didn't happen.
Okay, so the guys at the bottom here, they're not out yet. They're still inside the building.
They've busted through the wall. They're going to be
Do I
pouring out
see
soon.
them? I guess my
No,
question, or-
you just see the wall collapse this turn.
Okay, so they're not actually out yet. They're just
They
sort of
will be
inside the busted
soon.
wall. Okay, so let's see. We got 1 second. Oh, okay. So to get a better view, I'm going to move. I
Would you
guess
like me
can-
to
it's
expand
it's
the
off
world?
The map? Yeah, it's off the map.
I'm
so
going
I
to
can
expand the
it.
world. Let's go with 60. Oh, 60 by 60. Oop, nope, not 3,600. There we go. Okay, boom.
Okay, excellent.
The world expands. And what we'll do is we'll change a few things. Leave it to players to mess everything up. It's supposed to be a simple dungeon. So,
I assume if I move here, I can see them.
Yes. You'll be able
so
to see
I'm going
them.
to cast
Zoom out.
sleep on the bandits.
Tell me how that works.
Okay, so it's a 20-foot point, so radius from a 20, or from a radius from a central point 20 feet out. I roll 5d8,
Okay,
and that many hit points worth of characters fall asleep.
excellent.
So I'll go ahead and roll 5d8.
And then it's a will save, or it just automatically happens?
Nope, it just automatically happens,
Excellent.
and they're asleep until they are either attacked and take damage, or someone takes a turn to wake them up
Okay.
individually. So like if, yeah. So let's see, 5d8. 1 second. So 20. I don't know how much hit points these guys have. So 20 hit points worth of them will fall asleep.
Only one falls asleep.
Okay.
Let's see here. Do you have a preference on which one you want?
Yeah, we'll go with the farthest one.
The furthest one? This one right here?
Sure.
Okay. He falls asleep.
Okay.
I will put a symbol on him. Sleep. Perfect. Bugbear's turn. Now that they are no longer engaged in combat, he says something in Goblin. He's like, cast the spell! Cast the spell on the Drake! And a spell occurs. Roll me Knowledge Arcana, those who can hear. So... Yes. And then Uno, can you hear?
I think so.
Roll me a perception, because you're banging away at a door or a wall.
Owl's perception.
Okay. You definitely perceive, and then roll me Arcane. Okay. You don't know what this is.
Hear a spell, I don't know what it is.
Yes, it's too powerful for your knowledge. Yeah. And then needs to make a will save. 1d20 plus. Oh, just 1d20 straight up. He makes it. Oh, barely though. He makes it. The Drake curses as like his limbs and stuff begin to like shudder and shake, but he fights through it. And in Draconic, he says, "You're going to die for that, elf." You believe that this is like Hold Monster.
What?
It's Bandit's turns. This bandit wakes his buddy up, so he's no longer under the cushion. He's like, "Hey, there's a fire! Why are you sleeping now?" No, don't do that. The other guy, he's going to come out, and he's going to see you, and he's going to shoot you. I mean, yeah, what else is he going to do?
Yeah. Makes sense.
1d20 plus 1. And misses. So he's like, cough, cough, cough. And he's like, ugh. And then he moves out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then whose turn is it now? Blade. This turn you're knocking out the wall. And the wall's collapsing before you. Smoke begins to fill the room. And you sense like... Now you're starting to feel heat. Now you're starting to feel heat.
Do I make it through though?
Oh yes, the door's open and everything.
All right, I have to.
Door.
Come on, guys, I gotta take this call. I go outside. You guys decide what I do.
Okay. The owl. What does the owl do?
The owl leads the way out the door. We'll run out the
Excellent.
burning building.
Okay.
That's okay. Still got 30 feet of movement, so
You
I'll
do?
make it to...
You see currently the Drake holding back the bugbears, and the bugbears are currently just trying to stay out of the range of it. And yeah.
Okay, Adron still has an action, so I would like to maybe use a spell.
Sure. What spell would you like to use? You can't use an action because you were helping to break down the door, weren't you?
That broke on the start of Blade's last turn.
Okay.
Blade's.
All right.
So I'll ready an action. If I see anything, I'll shoot acid. Hostile.
Okay. Let's see here. You do see a target right down here.
Okay.
Let's see here.
I don't know if that's in range. my acid splash.
Well, is it
Okay.
a... Oh, what? Yeah, acid splash.
What's the range of acid splash? 80. It's 80 away. So you tell me.
I don't think so. Acid splash is like.
If you have a crossbow, you'd be within range.
I do have my crossbow. Maybe I should.
Okay, there we go. Shoot him with your crossbow. Come on, man. Come on.
But my new crossbow, I'm gonna use it. Light crossbow.
Oh, that's a hit. Roll some
I'll
sweet
go
damage.
now. All right.
Wait, where's my damage?
Yeah. I'll burn you.
Oh. Wah, wah,
Rips his cheek.
wah. Yeah, I mean, it hits him, and that's good. He like touches the side of his face, which is currently bleeding. He's like, "I'm gonna kill you."
Sorry, guys.
And,
I know it took forever for my rounds to come, but then I got a phone call, and I almost never take phone calls, but
It's all
I'm
right.
sure if it was like an emergency or something, but it wasn't. It was dinner plans.
Oh,
But
hey,
it's the
dinner plans
girlfriend,
can be
dude.
emergency.
You gotta, when it comes to the girlfriend, you gotta drop shit, man. It's just the way it is. And dinner. I mean, damn, food.
Can do
Anyway, so I have no idea what we decided, but yeah, I was gonna run out, draw my sword, and like I'm just fucking ready.
Yeah.
that. Okay.
I mean, you haven't really taken your turn yet. I think you just broke down the wall and you're still
Right.
inside. So if you want to take that now, it's probably fine.
Yeah. So currently, you broke down the door. You can still move out.
Yeah, that'd be my plan. I will probably in the
Let's go this
unintentional
way.
pun for real in the heat of the moment. Actually unintentional, but I caught myself a little bit. Anyway, chucking the crowbar. I just don't have the hands for it.
Okay.
Pulling out that sword, and I'm going after some nerds.
Sounds good to me. Nearest nerd seems to be down here, and the Drake is currently blocking them. And then she is currently next to you, by the way, Blade.
Okay.
So she's currently on you, but she will probably not go into combat with you.
Yeah, I'll say,
So-
Edrin, take care of her.
Okay, I got a crossbow.
Okay, excellent. Bugbears. Bugbears work in unison, and they're like cursing at the elf and like, "Stupid elf witch, your magic's no good now," and they start moving. And Thrall, your turn.
Okay, 1 second. Dread, not quite. Okay, so I'm going to cast Sleep, which is my last level 1 spell now,
Okay,
on those 4 dudes.
excellent.
So
Go ahead and roll me some. Roll higher. Roll higher.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's a little higher.
Um,
So then, so what happens is it's 23 worth of hit dice, starting with the lowest hit dice creature. So whichever has the lowest hit points is the first one to fall asleep, and then keeps going.
So he falls asleep. He falls asleep. And then just total HP, not
Yeah,
damage.
total HP.
Okay, all right. Those two, yeah. Those two just fall asleep.
Okay.
Um,
That's my turn. I'll just kind of hang out here, Brian.
okay.
Where is your character? I cannot see him.
He's down like 90 feet.
Oh,
from
right,
me,
really
maybe.
far down. I see.
Bugbear's up. Let's see. They moved together, so they didn't do anything. The elves walks right over here, and you see this. She pulls out a what she got?
What you got?
What she got? She pulls out a longbow, and like raises it to the Drake and fires 2 shots at it. And she's
I
like,
drool a little bit.
"Yep." She's like, "Goodbye."
Do you really want a longbow that bad, huh?
What?
You want a
first one
longbow?
misses.
I don't get it.
Hell yeah.
Ugh.
Hell yeah.
That's a hit. Is that a crit? I don't think that's a crit. No, it's not a crit. And then 1d8 plus 3. Woof. This Drake gets shot in the face, and it just like roars in pain. He's like, "I will enjoy gutting you." 7. There we go.
Oh wait, I don't know what he's saying.
Yeah, this is all in Draconic.
Yep.
The bandits, and his ally is like, "What the fuck?" He saw you finger waggle, right? Ninja? He saw you finger waggling, and so yeah, okay, all right. He's like,
sleep is a V, an S, and an M, so that's
that's definitely. Yeah. So high, he's going to attempt to kill you. Low, he's going to attempt to rescue his buddies who are currently asleep. So he's like, "Oh shit, can't leave my buddies behind." So he comes back and wakes up his buddy.
One buddy.
Yep, wakes up one buddy.
And they've got 2 doors, is what I'm seeing.
Yes, I will put in the doors.
No, that's fine.
If you like. No, it's easy for reference.
Yeah, it also lets us know how big the opening is.
Right there, and then right here. There we go. It's only a 5-foot square. Blade, you're up.
All right. Done the mathematics. I'm getting my ass. I'm plugging the hole.
Excellent.
I dash. And I've still got like the bandana like covering up my mouth, so I'm like extra fucking hot.
Okay, the fires expand. Shit.
These fuckers tried to shoot me in the face.
I mean, they're probably going to do that again.
Good luck.
You hear another explosion in the background as flames begin consuming this wooden structure, and you think it'll probably be a couple more turns before this section blows. Yeah, right here.
Right. Okay.
Blade, go ahead and roll me a perception as you run in front of this door right here.
What, for the horse?
Yeah.
I already know about the horse. I saw it when I ran in.
Okay. Oh, yeah,
The
that's true.
clouds and
That is
stuff
true. You
and
did
the-
see the horse right there.
I was like, oh my...
You also see, roll. Let's see what else you see.
My perception.
Okay. You see over here, you see like a scrolls and
I want them.
you see scrolls and gold and like a small treasure pit. But you see her, she had a scroll, but she like casts it aside, and she currently has this longbow trained on this drake and firing shots at it. The drake seems to have an arrow stuck in his face. And anything else to see? Oh, you can't see that. Can you see that? No. How long does the fog last?
Until
an hour.
Is there a max?
I think
an
it's
An hour?
Oh, so this
It's
is
an hour.
Damn.
Well,
Okay,
it's
yeah,
an
you don't
hour
see
that.
or
Right.
concentration. So
It
it's
is-
concentration. He can dispel it whenever he wants, or until he loses conversation.
Have you lost concentration?
No, I haven't taken damage.
Have you-
I'm still maintaining it.
Okay, so
Just keep it-
you don't see anything else. That's all you see.
Sorry.
Okay.
I don't care. That's me.
I'm just saying what you see. You see
I've done the
fog.
same shit, man. Like I cast fog, cloud, darkness. I do my thing. When I'm a caster, makes sense.
It is the owl's
so-
turn. What does the owl do?
The owl's still on Adron's shoulder. Adron is going to point at this guy and be like, "You guys go to that guy. I'm gonna help block this exit, so you need to run that direction. Okay?"
He's being passed off again. No one really wants to save us.
Look, if they're gonna capture you again if I don't
I
fight them.
mean, they're currently in the middle of the woods. You'll be all right.
Just
There's
run.
no
run this
wolves
way.
or
It'll be
anything
fine.
like that. It's
This guy's
fine.
my friend.
He's
He's
fine.
with the Inquisition. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
He's-
Are you going to do anything else? You're going to cast a spell?
I've
What's that?
used the dash action to
Okay.
move.
All right. Bugbear. Because you are near an ally, Blade, This bugbear has advantage. He will attempt to throw a javelin at you.
That's fine.
Let's see here. It's plus
This is fine.
4. Yep.
So it's a
He's got
small
the AC.
hole, right?
How many javelins does this guy have? What do you do with javelins?
That's a good question. How many does he have?
Those NPCs have like 3. It's like their thing.
It says show attribute list. Melee and range weapon plus 4 to hit. Yeah, it doesn't give specific numbers. But you can easily carry several javelins.
I mean, I think like starting
that
for
shit.
Barbarian is 4 of them. So
So he rolls with advantage because you're near an ally. Plus 4. And they just fly out the door and misses. Thrall, you're up next.
okay, so I'm going to firebolt the one in the doorway.
Okay, excellent.
16, is that it?
16 does hit. You're targeting this guy that's in the doorway.
Yeah.
Tell me how you kill this guy.
Okay, excellent. Boom, straight into his face.
So he, by the way, he's reaching over and like waking up his companion, and then all of a sudden this like
His
fire
face
dart just takes off his head. His companion is like, no, looking up at him. Bugbear. This bugbear curses as the human foolishly dies.
How did you foolishly die?
Foolishly die.
How dare you die?
How dare you die?
Can't even die properly.
Moves forward and once again chucks a javelin at you, but this time without advantage.
You'll have to
Because
breathe for long. You're next.
Does a 19 hit you?
Nope.
Oh, okay. And then, well armored, she. Where's the Drake? Drake should have gone. Why
Drake
hasn't
was on
Drake
the
been
list.
going? Drake was on a 1,
Forward,
okay.
Drake.
Why wasn't he on it? That's kind of weird.
Hey Drake, I say in Draconic. Not Drake. Do I know it's a Drake?
Oh yeah, the Drake's right in.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
he's.
Drake.
So I'm sure that the Drake missed a round.
He did.
Okay, he's going to move up and he's going to attack. In Draconic, he's like, die, elf! And he multi-attacks. No, he can't multi-attack. He moved. No, you can multi-attack and move. Be plus 4. Plus 5. So he tries, but she's so agile. She just like fluid. She seems to have fought these animals before, and just easily dodges it out of the way. It is currently her turn, and she's going to fire back. It's the same thing. Yep. And 1 hits, and does 1d8. Plus 3. Oh. Oof. So like this Drake's talking and big, right? But you know, he's not looking good. As another arrow zoom and then slams into him. The other one bounces off his scales, but yeah. Blade, you're up next.
Get him, Blade.
I'm just gonna go ahead and ask. She was shooting the Drake in melee? Yeah, I'll say that's disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay.
Yeah.
See what she's got. What skills she's got. She's got a longbow. Let's see here. Isn't there like a point blank or something like that?
Not in this. I think the only thing close to that is crossbow expert, maybe, but like.
It still happens. Never mind. It still happens. Okay. Owl's turn.
Not quite. I step forward.
Oh, yes. Yes, it's your turn. It's your turn.
I just really want your all to go.
Right? And
Yeah,
I
that's
just
the most
swing my
important
sword
thing.
at the guy right in front of me. Swing and miss.
Seeing his comrade get his head blown off, he dodges out of the way from this swing.
Yeah.
No way.
I just go and push forward, and I mostly keep my shield up front. I just try to take an opportune stab at him, but easily parried away. It was half-hearted.
Adrian, it's your turn.
I'm gonna cast a flaming sphere here.
Ooh.
Excellent. A well-positioned fireball. Or, ball of
It's
fire.
kind of like fireball.
Kind of.
It's a
Flaming
fireball.
You do realize that he's going to wake up, but that's fine.
I mean, he's gonna wake up when he takes damage, which is at the end of his next turn.
Does that catch other stuff on fire, by the way?
It does.
Let me check. It doesn't
It does.
say.
It's an AoE, right?
The sphere ignites flammable objects not being worn or carried.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and place your fire. I'll give you a ball.
Yeah, I have a thing I can place.
Yes, right, y'all.
Thank you.
To you. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to slam it into this guy.
Okay.
So 2d6. Dex save.
And dex save. It is for this one in particular. Fireball. Plus 3. 1d20 plus 3. It takes full damage.
10 damage.
Tell me how you kill this bugbear.
Adro just looks into the room and he does some finger waggling, and this ball of fire erupts into the room and crashes into this archer.
Excellent. This javelin thrower burns up and dies.
And Adrod is going to use his 30 feet of movement to open it.
Adrian, do you want a little something extra, man? I feel like there's potential there.
What are you getting at?
Like, surely you reach and, like, pull from the flames themselves and harness them into a ball and, like, roll the ball across his
No,
body,
it just burns him
searing
up.
his face off.
No, that's cool. He's like, I've done this so many times. It's fine. Bugbear,
It's a new spell, so I'm still trying to get the grips of it.
enraged by his companion falling, he turns
How
to
dare
see
you
at
die?
the. Don't you have to have line of sight on it?
Oh, fog cloud's gone for sure now, by the way.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh.
definitely gone.
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah, for his concentration. Yeah.
Seeing its
Fog cloud
companion die. This bugbear runs past the drake.
It can do that.
Can it? No, that's whole. Yeah, you can get through here. Yeah, you can
It's
move
like-
diagonal.
Oh,
I mean, it depends on how far he is from the opening and how big the opening is. So.
He's going to get
Yeah,
attack of
stretch it.
opportunity, but it's still going to come around. He's definitely going to get you.
man, these birds
Drake, you just killed his friend. So of course he's going to come after you. You realize that they were working in unison? Oh, yeah, that's a hit. And then 1d8 plus 3. 7 points of damage. So this bugbear is like, he's like frothing at the mouth, and he's the big one, right? He's the big one. And he's just going to run right up on you. And he's currently got this morning star out, and he's like raising it above you, and he's going to slam it down on you. And he took 7 points of damage.
Okay,
7.
7 points of damage.
Yeah. Thrall, what are you doing?
Let's see. So I
I
can
need some help over
see
here.
this guy.
Yep.
And so I'm going to firebolt him.
That sounds good to me. That's a hit.
And that's going to be 3 damage.
3 points of
I don't
damage.
think you got hit,
Good.
right?
It was a 18 to hit, wasn't it?
No, I think that was the Drake biting at the bugbear.
No, you did not take any damage, Adrian.
Yeah.
He just ran
sorry.
around. He double
Yeah,
moved
you got
towards
it.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all that happened. You
Well,
took no
make sure,
damage.
because 8 is a lot for
Yeah.
everyone here, but especially
Yeah.
you two.
The Drake multi-attacks. The elf, who just seems to be like dancing around this creature. 1d20, 2d20, plus 3. And one hits. So like she dodges one claw, but another one comes in and it hits her. And 8 plus 3. Oh, so he gives as much as he gets, and she takes 11 points of damage. She cries out, and she's like, "I'm going to kill you for that." And then, well armored. Oh, yep, she's up next. Wait, who's missing here?
Did you do these archers?
Yeah, the archers aren't on the list.
Where are the bandits? Oh, I delete the people.
I think that you deleted the
Yep,
token.
I
again.
believe the
He's
token.
X's,
That's what
man.
it's like. That makes sense. That makes sense. There we go.
Zoinks.
Okay. I think they were what, a 12?
They're like 12 or
Yep.
something. Yeah.
Thought that they were 12. Then delete that one. There we go. And descending.
So where are they?
Hammer went, Bugbear went, Thrall went, Outlaw's turn, right? So it is currently well armored Outlaw. Yep.
So if these guys end their turn in this fireball's range, they take damage.
Right, but you cast it, right? It just cast it. They haven't
Right,
had a
but
chance to move.
Have they had their turn?
Not yet. They are after her.
Okay, just checking.
Once again, she shoots the Drake point blank in the face.
Go for it.
That's a miss. And that's a miss. So this time, the arrows strike the Drake, but they just dance off of him. And the Drake's like, ha 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 ha. And now it's the bandit's turn. Seeing his companion, he's going to wake his companion up. There's fire right here, man! There's fire right here. Wakes him up. And then you get an attack of opportunity as he tries to move. Blade. Go ahead and take an attack of opportunity as they move out of the way. 1, 2, 3. He can only move half speed because he was asleep. Yep, he can only move half speed. Standing up and then moving. Yep. Then he still has an action, correct?
Yeah.
He can't target you, but he can target the Drake. He's going to target the Drake. D20 plus 1. So he pulls out his crossbow and pew pews. And he hits, surprisingly. Let me see here. Where it's supposed to hit. 1d8 plus 1. Plus 1. Ooh, 7 points of damage. Takes another 7. You hear them talking back and forth. They're like, "We have to protect the mistress. We have to hurry. The captain must be protected." And it's now Blade's turn.
Blade charges forward at this bitch and goes in for a sweeping attack.
Excellent.
Trying to knock her ass prone so she
Sure.
gets athletics or acrobatics against this.
Okay, let's see here. She has strength. Okay, B plus 3 and then proficiency. D. Is it a contestant? What is it?
Contested.
Okay, it's fine. So she's just like, you know how she's like dancing around this Drake. You come in, trying to bull rush her.
Cling on a shield and I try
No,
to
she don't have a shield. She's got a longbow out, and she's just like, she grabs you like a ballerina and just spins you around right back to your position, and then she like, she says, "Take care of this fool," and she returns her attention to the Drake that's currently attacking her. The owl.
I was gonna fly 20 feet up into the air and across
The fire
Like-
expands.
this way, so I can see where the fireball is. Where I want to aim at, basically, with this line of sight.
So you have to be 5 foot down. It's
Right.
5 foot square. It's right here. So you have to be right where you were last time in order to see it. So this diagonal.
Oh, okay.
It's a
Can I
5
move-
foot square. So you have to be within the diagonal of it, right? So yeah,
Is that-
right there.
Okay.
You can see it now. Although
Okay,
you are
so
now
I-
helpless. And there's a bugbear right on you that's going to kill you.
So this bugbear, is it wearing metal armor?
It is not. No.
Crap. Okay, for my bonus action, I'm gonna move this fireball in another room and
Okay.
hit this guy. with
Excellent.
2d6.
Reflex save.
Reflex this. This.
D20. Plus 1. It fails.
Damage.
Oh. Oh. All right. So this he's like burning up. He's like ah! Ah! But he's still alive, but he's like scarred. He's scorched.
Damn. Yes,
Okay.
I will take the dodge action and shout, "Hey, Inquisitor person, a little help."
Okay. The Drake's turn. The Drake is going to waylay on her. Twice. That's a miss. Okay. So like I said, she's just dancing around, just like she's very elegant in her moves. Adrian, you're up.
Wait, what?
That was your all's turn before.
Wait, how am I up again? I just had my
It
turn.
was
Your
the end of
owl
the
was up.
turn.
You just
Drake's
took
the
part of your
bottom.
turn during your owl's turn.
Oh, okay,
Mostly
you're
on
done.
that.
You
I did my
you did
turn.
two things.
I did
Okay,
my
I was like,
turn.
wow, that's pretty epic. Bugbear, you are currently in the eyes of your owl, right?
Yeah.
Are you technically blind?
No, because
That's
I
a
can
good
see
question.
myself.
Okay. Okay. This bugbear starts swinging on you. He's going to bash your head in. At least
I am
attempt to.
dodging, so
You can, yes. So it is with disadvantage. +4. Take the lower. 2d20 +4. As he just starts swinging away at you. 14.
doesn't hit. I got 15 AC.
Excellent. Excellent. He's just like, oh, oh. He's coming close. Thrall.
I am going to attack the bugbear with my firebolt.
Excellent. That's a crit.
Again with the crits. How?
Let's see here. 11 points of damage. So yeah, he's just like, as this fireball slams into him, but he is still up. And he's just like, he's focused on the person who killed his friend.
Yeah. Look out, he's Sankey.
Yeah, well, he's beefy. He's definitely beefy. She is ignoring Blade as if you're nothing but a minor nuisance. And she just starts shooting the shit out of the Drake again, saying that, you're going to die.
Come on. Don't die, Drake.
And both of those hit.
Well, that's 1.
8.
Disadvantage.
It doesn't affect her. Plus
Okay.
6.
Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. He takes 13 points of damage.
Wow.
As 2 arrows just slam into its side, and it's looking bad. It's like,
Oh. This Drake's got a lot of hit points.
yep. I mean, he's been tanking a lot of this damage for you guys. He seems to be on his last leg. Another volley like that, you do not think he can He can sustain. Bandits, listening to their commander, we'll see. The fire is spreading, so we're going to do some moral checks here. They will have an advantage because their captain's still up. 20.
Don't forget to move the captives, by the way, away from the burning building.
Yeah. They are safe. As I understand it, they are leaving this area. They're leaving the combat zone. So first one made it. Second one made it. Because she's still up, they are... He drops his crossbow and pulls out his scimitar. And he's like, die! And he's burned up and he looks crispy, but he's going to attempt to kill you.
I immediately turn back around and pang with my shield. Let's see what he's got.
Let's see what he's got. Let's see what he's got. Yeah. And it just slams upon the shield. This one, seeing the shit that's fire. 1, 2, 3. He's going to shoot. That's a good question. He's got a lovely selection of targets here. And target the Drake, which is looking bad, or the fully armored Inquisitor.
Who hasn't taken a single...
Who hasn't taken any damage.
Taking 1 point.
High or low? Yep, high. He's going to target the Drake. Low, he's going to target you.
Taking low.
Oh man, he's like, I'm going to be a hero today. I'm going to kill a dragon.
Dragon, I killed a dragon.
D20
Look, Ma.
plus 1. He
He
shoots his crossbow at it. And... Oh, this is going to be close. It hits. Oh, man, it hits.
Drake. No.
Plus 1. It takes 3 points of damage, but it's still 3 points of damage. Ooh. So he's thinking, like, if I can kill the Drake, I can be a hero. Blade, you're up next. This guy's hammering away with you with his shield, and the elf is just dancing around. What do you do?
You know, man, I'm going for it again. I'm going to try to...
Can you use your offhand attack on one?
Are you going to drop your shield?
Oh,
That's a
right.
good
right,
question.
I guess so.
I mean, he's got a scimitar, so he can drop a shield, and what do you
Who
think?
wields scimitars?
He doesn't get his proficiency.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, smart man. He's like, yeah, I'm going to drop my
Go
shield.
for... Yeah, this is definitely, like, I need to do this. I'm going to try to trip her ass again. Try to
Okay.
shove her, prone, see what happens.
Plus proficiency.
24. So, I mean, she literally has to roll a 20 again.
I mean, she
What
might.
are the chances?
Oh, she falls. So she was like laughing as the Drake is like bleeding from multiple wounds, and she falls prone, and the Drake's like, I'm gonna fuck you up now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I just kind of like hit her upside the back of the head or wherever, get her like a little off balance, and then kind of grab her by the shoulders.
We're gonna
slam
put
her
snail
down.
on her. Snail for prone.
And
So she falls
then
prone.
I shall. This movement is very important here. I'm going to run towards this guy.
It will provoke.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll provoke from the scimitar dude or whatever.
The scimitar swings on you. I'm going to be a hero. Ah, no,
not
no,
close
no,
enough.
this way. So he clinks against you, and what do you do? Oh, you've already done it. So she's prone.
Yeah.
All right. Al's turn. Oh no, it's the Drake's turn. Drake's going to kick her ass. That's 4 attacks. Roll
Advantage.
4d20. Yep. So now that he's got this advantage, plus 3, he just starts raking and clawing at her. He jumps on top of her and just like, and okay, so like He hits her with one claw, but she manages to wiggle and dance out of the other, unfortunately. 1d8 plus 3. 8 plus 3. And it's a solid blow. A solid blow right here. She gasps as the Drake just claws the shit out of her. Aaron. Things are not looking good, man. Things are not looking good.
Being prone give you disadvantage on dex saves.
What?
What?
Being prone give you disadvantage on. No, it doesn't. Okay.
Just
You're
makes it easier to hit.
in melee. It's just easier to hit
I'm gonna-
melee.
Use my bonus action to move my ball to here and then bounce it on.
Excellent. Does it automatically do damage?
To that
6.
guy.
Yeah, he dies. Tell me how you kill him.
Adron is like ducking underneath this bugbear's axe and simultaneously like doing it like a spring gesture.
Yeah.
Ball just loving motion and hits the archer straight in the chest.
The guy screams and dies in agony. Please tell me that I didn't delete the wrong one. I did delete the wrong one. Oh well.
Jonah's going to use the dodge action again.
Excellent. Because, let's see here. Cindy. Whose turn is it? It is the bugbear's turn. And he's just wailing on you. It's like, I'm going to kill you for what you did. But this is all in Goblinoid. And if you don't understand it, then, yeah. 2d20 plus 3 plus 4. Plus 4 with disadvantage. Oh, yeah, you're lucky. You are lucky as it just woof, woof, woof. Thrall. What's up next? He doesn't seem to be focused on you at all. He's just, kill this man.
I'm going to take down this bugbear, hopefully.
Yeah, do it. Do it. Is that a hit?
And
10th
9
crit in a
damage.
row.
Tell me how you kill this guy.
Boom. Just right to his shoulder, I guess.
Think about.
He winces in pain and
Shot.
agony. He's like,
As long
ah!
as you guys don't mind, I'll flavor the shit up, man. I would say you have multiple fire bolts, right? And you just like
Oh, yeah,
chuck
yeah.
2,
Just
and both of them go soaring down to his feet. And then a moment later, you just like immolate him. Just this surge of arcane power coursing through you because
I like
it's cinematic.
Yes, it works. Oh, he
Nice.
dies. He crumbles.
And, as my move action, I'll just move.
Live for the flavor, man. Live for the flavor.
Excellent.
Look for the
For the
flavor.
flavor.
It's her turn. She moves, dancing and wiggling, seeing that this guy, he's just like, and she, boom, boom, fires 2 more arrows into the Drake, attempting to finish him off.
Take it,
Does
she
she have-
stood up and walked over there.
Yeah. She's got 15, so 1, 2, 3. Yep. Dun, dun, dun. Actually, we'll see what the first one happens, and then we'll see what the second one does. So if she kills him in the first one,
She might aim at someone else.
yep.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be a miss, but it'll still be an arrow coming at you. 1d8 plus 3. Oh, is it? So everyone hears like this death rattle of this Drake as he starts to coil and rather and writhe as he crumbles beneath the onslaught of arrows. She targets you, Blade, and the arrow just bounces off your armor as she seems to turn her focus to killing you. Yeah. This
Yeah, I
Drake's
just feel like a light tink.
dead.
Feel like some of my plates rattle.
Oh, you definitely
Like-
feeling it rattle.
Yeah, yours. Not your turn yet.
James overlay. Paste. Okay.
it's just Archer Boy in my face.
Bandit. Bandit drops his light crossbow that he's been firing at. And had he not shot that last arrow, he might, the Drake might still be alive, but probably not. He's going to be a hero, and he's going to try to save and just kill you with his scimitar. That's a big old whiff.
Yeah.
He seems a little shaken, like, and Blade, it's your turn.
All right, I charge over here to block her exit, and I'm yet again going to try to grab her. This time
Sure.
I'm grabbing.
So you're grappling her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. If you grab her, I can line her up with the fireball.
So it's either strength or athletics
Yep. Athletics or acrobatics.
or
to resist.
acrobatics. Okay, so she's just going to use her
Very good
athletics.
chance that she succeeds, but
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's okay.
She like slaps you and she says, "Bad Inquisitor. Don't worry, you'll join your dragon friends soon enough."
blah blah blah.
She's saying this very elegantly, and she's like, "You have not stopped my plans."
Maybe
Owl's
this will put
turn.
stuff in your plan.
Owl's turn.
Owl is going to fly onto
The fire spreads.
over here. Let's go into the room, and it's gonna take the.
Flyby help or whatever.
I'm gonna
Flyby
use
action.
the help action. That's okay.
She sees your owl and immediately identifies it.
Okay.
What's she
Okay.
wearing anyway?
She is wearing.
Just armor wise.
Let me see here. Give me a second.
Feels like a chain shirt or something. Maybe.
It is. Why am I not being able to select it? Because I'm not in the right map. She is wearing a chain.
Okay.
My plan.
Okay.
Okay, so Adrian's turn.
It is. Yes, it is your owl's turn.
My owl moved over there and used the help action.
Oh,
for-
okay. It is your turn, Adrian.
I'm going to use my bonus action to ram this into her, I guess.
Reflex save.
6.
She takes full damage. Aww. Hey, damage is still damage.
Damage is damage.
I can use Shocking Grasp on her
Excellent.
through my owl, which has
Excellent.
advantage because she's wearing armor made of metal.
Cool. Cool. Do it.
And he's still got the help action going because Owl can't help himself.
They miss. I mean, I don't think that would hit the bugbear.
Yeah,
Let's see here. Thrall.
okay, let's see. I'm going to use my turn to run into this room, so I'm actually able to see enemies.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
How much movement do you have? Wow.
Well, isn't it 30 base movement, and you can use your turn to do double that if you're only just running?
60.
Dash action? So
Yes.
60?
That's all you can do.
Yeah, that's my entire turn.
Excellent. It's her turn. Seeing a magic user, which is amazing, show up,
Come at me!
and an owl that attempted to cast Shocking Grasp. This thing, she's like, target the magic users. And the guy's like, okay. And she
Man, bitch.
ignores the fully armored Inquisitor, and she's like, I'm going to kill your friends first, and then I'll kill you. And she starts firing at poor Thrall. She thinks that you are the owl guy. So that is a 16. 16
Oh,
hits? Yep.
Is that-
15 on the
Gorgeous.
Okay.
Yep.
1d8
It's like a
plus
level 1 baby.
3, yep. This might actually knock him down. 1d8 plus 3. We'll see, though. Oof.
Oh, jeez.
Oof.
Are you okay?
You still up? You have max HP, by the way. Oh no. Oh no. So she's like dancing around you, right, Blade?
Ouch.
And she's in melee and everything else. And she just like draws her longbow, targets Thrall, and releases a single arrow. And it plunges into his chest, and he's just like... And then she seems confused because the owl hasn't disappeared yet. And she's like, interesting. And she turns to look at you, Blade.
Yeah.
As if you are the magic user. She's like, Inquisitor, you're about ready to die. The bandit's turn.
Wait, she takes 2d6. Oof.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that is true. How much damage did you do? Oh no, you missed.
Nope.
My
D6 because she ends her turn by the flaming sphere.
Well, it's not the end of her turn yet. But yes, she moves.
No, you said it was the end of her turn.
She's giving a monologue. She's giving a monologue. She moves. There we go.
How she...
She's ordering the bandit to
Attack of
fire.
opportunity?
No, she's just dancing around him.
Okay.
She moves out of the way, away from the owl and away from him. She says, target the owl and kill him. The bandit, following instructions, because she recognizes everything that you're doing, 1d20 plus 1. He takes an arrow and launches it at your owl.
If it kills my owl.
Oh, shit.
Seems like owl is down.
1d8
I think so.
plus 1. 5 points of damage. Your owl's still up.
My owl does not have 5 fits.
So your owl poofs.
Owl poofs. It's poofed. I've got 1 round, and then everything goes black.
Yep, you have 1 turn. Make it count. All right, Blade.
How
She
hurt
seems
does
to
she
just be
look?
like, do this, do that, do this. And she
How
just
hurt does
seems to be
she
looking.
look? She's taken like at least.
Oh, she's got several things on her. So she's got like a rake across her chest, a gash in her side. Like she's not looking
Yeah,
good
remember,
at
she's
all.
taking some hits.
Oh yes.
Don't end your turn inside the flaming sphere. Right?
Shh! Don't you worry about me.
Just as a hint, she was the equivalent to that drake. She was
Doesn't
equal.
matter. I'm gonna try to grab this bitch again.
Sure.
You did cast a level,
Oh,
very high level.
oh, come on!
She laughs. Hopefully, she might not, but she laughs.
Roll one.
Roll that one. She's
Roll
got the
one.
one right here. Nope.
Let's see that one.
She laughs and she's like, Inquisitor, don't you know that you're supposed to swear away women? And she laughs at your appearance. You have 1 round before you are blind. What are you going to do? You have a full thing to do.
Let's ram this sphere into the lady.
Excellent.
Get some damage.
Excellent. 1d8 plus 5. She takes full damage. How much damage do you do?
Cease.
I mean, damage is still damage.
Let's check my spells real quick.
She scorches and she's like, magic user.
I'm gonna do detect thoughts. I'm gonna cast detect thoughts.
Yes.
That's-
Currently, don't you have to focus on a person?
Let me just bring it up.
Yeah. Go ahead and pop it into the... And it's a single person, I thought, right? For a duration, you can read thoughts of a certain creature, right? So, let me see here. Focus your mind on one creature. And it's concentration. Are you willing to break your fire?
That's a good point.
Because you can either do one or the other.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that yet. I'm gonna... But...
What you gonna do, buddy?
Run over.
What you gonna do?
How much movement is over here? Okay, so I can move there and I can move back. So I'm going to run over here. I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp at level 0.
Excellent.
Oh. Wait. Oh, wait a second. Wait.
That's with advantage,
We
right?
have to go back a little bit.
What's
We
up?
have to go back a little bit. The owl. He had to fly by. He was helping.
Which is advantage.
Who?
Did you
That
use
would have been me. I would have been the next
right?
person.
You would have had advantage. No, because last time he used Shocking Grasp, so he wasn't helping last turn.
No, the owl used his reaction to do Shocking Grasp. There still
I don't
would have
think
been a
it-
help. With your permission, since it might really
Right,
matter,
Con?
I would like to roll athletics again, since that would have been the help action.
It will be to her athletics, which was whatever
Yeah.
at the time.
Yeah, her.
Okay, we still got the dice up there.
Okay.
What did she rolled like something really fucking high? The
Uh,
19, I think.
yeah, I think it was
yeah,
19.
19. Yeah, so it was
Yeah,
still
she's
a
been
whiff.
doing great on
It was
athletics.
worth mentioning just because this. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Things aren't looking so hot.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Right. I'm blind.
The world has gotten really small now because of your blindness. If only there was a way you could change some dice rolls, but there isn't. So,
Oh.
oh well. Anyways, I can only help so much. Thrall. Okay, you've
That's
made
over
one
10.
successful death saving throw.
Oh, excuse me.
All right, she sees you, Adron, as the spellcaster, right? And she looks at you confused, because that's kind of weird.
Hi. I'm weird.
Yeah,
Nice to meet you.
yeah. There's a human standing right here. She wasn't expecting another person to show up from out of nowhere. She's going to target high or low because neither of you are damaged in her eyes. High, she'll target Adrian, and then low, she will target Blade. Blade, she sees you as the Inquisitioner, and she's like, "Your little servants won't help you now," and she begins shooting the shit out of you.
Good.
She fires twice. And misses both times. Yeah. Bandito. She, during her monologue of like that, she's like, "You there, take care of the servant."
What about... She doesn't move out the way of the fireball.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. Yeah.
Well, now we're not in an attack of opportunity, so I'm happy.
No attacks of opportunity because she's just dancing around him.
Yeah, no, that's... I mean, I won't be attacked if I move away.
Yes, you get an attack of opportunity. Yes, go ahead.
I don't. I'm blind. I can't
Oh.
see that move away.
Shit. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. This archer comes up, and with his bow, he's going to shoot you, Adrian. Because he thinks you are the servant, and that's what his mistress is telling him to do. And whiffs.
Yeah, that's quite the whiff.
Totally whiffs.
Alright,
So
dude.
his bowstring snaps, and he drops his crossbow and he draws his scimitar.
I think you just gotta try hit her.
I mean, you're not next to her.
It is.
Blade, you're up. And she's been agile and been dancing around you.
Do
She's
this one more time. Last one. I'm
okay.
grabbing her. I'm
All
grabbing
right,
this bitch.
all right.
This is the one.
Grab.
All right.
She's gonna get grabbed. She's gonna get grabbed. She's getting grabbed. Grabbed.
She's grabbed. She's grappled.
I take this bitch and I'm pulling her up here.
Okay.
Into the fire.
And since I can move people, even though I have half movement, I want to push this bitch into the sphere.
Sure.
Is this something you wanna allow?
You can drag people. You can't.
I believe that you can drag and push. If I'm not mistaken.
Well, you've moved 15, right? So you've spent your movement.
I moved. Did not move 15. I moved. Did I move 15?
You
Where
moved
was I? I was
15.
here.
I just... I,
No, I
if you
just
moved
move-
moved
10.
10. Did 5.
Oh, 10. You moved 10.
20.
So yes.
It's like a dragon.
Are you going to put her in the fire? Is that your goal?
Twisting her into the fire.
Like, I'll bring
Yeah.
both of us into the fire if I have to. I will drag her into the fire with me. I will go boom, boom if I have to.
I will allow this, and she will be sitting in the fire. Yes. Roll that sweet damage, Adrian.
Hold on to her. Yeah, so do me
Yep.
first, then her.
Okay,
This
you're
is
up first. 4 points of damage.
Okay, 4 on me, easy peasy.
Okay.
You can roll dex to half that.
Yeah, roll that dex. Roll that dex.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to roll her dex.
Okay, yeah. Nothing.
She makes hers.
Going to go through it.
It's half 11, so 5.
She takes 5 points of damage and starts screaming as this fire starts to consume her. It's 5. Okay.
All right, and that's it
Anything
for
else?
yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. You're currently blind. Can you see your fireball now?
Not really. Can I just sort of
It
use my
disappears
stick
then, right?
to like hobble and find my way?
Don't
around
you
this
need
way?
line of sight?
Yeah, away from the heat.
Yeah,
"Okay,
the
move
fire
on, move
continues
on."
to spread. The fire continues to
I'm
spread.
like using my hand to follow the wall. If that makes
Okay.
sense.
Sounds good to me.
Could use my action to use the dodge action.
Okay.
Onwards, we can
So
see what's
any
going on.
advantage attacks on you become normal attacks.
No, because I've got the alert feat.
That is
So-
true. That is true. Excellent. So you can't be surprised. So all attacks have disadvantage. Thrall, go ahead and roll that death save.
Okay.
Other creatures don't
That's
gain
above.
advantage on attacks against you as a result of being unseen by you.
Yep.
Still go look at
Yep.
dodge though. Wording there.
Yes.
I mean, again, I don't give a shit. I'm just saying raw.
I allow it. I allow it.
Yeah, exactly. Good. Good. I'm happy with that. Good.
All right. So succeed, and then that's my turn.
Yay.
Okay.
I'm gonna say we're just down to the last 2 people.
She's up. She's going to attempt to break your grapple. So let's go ahead and roll off again. Oh my god. What is she going to do now? So she kicks you off, right?
Yeah.
She kicks you off, and she's like, "How rude of you!" And she easily moves around you as she dances. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then.
Manners don't kill your opponent, bitch.
And she's like, "You're right. Don't worry. I will kill you." He, having no other target, and his bow's destroyed, he is going to die. I'm going to save her.
You can take him.
D20 plus 1.
I can't.
He clings off your armor.
Yeah.
And then Blade, it's your turn.
Cutting this bitch.
Sounds good to me. That is a hit for 11
The
slashing
11
damage.
slashing on her.
She screams as you hit.
Yeah, I say, I was taking it easy on you. Now I'm gonna fucking gut you.
About time you attacked. Jesus. Okay. Adrian, you're up next.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts.
You have to focus on a person. Who are you focusing on?
I don't have to focus on a person. I can be aware of creatures I can't see. That's the thing it says you can do.
Okay. So currently, you
You can
see.
sense the presence of thinking creatures you can't see.
You currently hear weeping, crying from over here. Right here. You also sense like sadness, depression, angst. You over here, you sense fear, loathing, anger. Adrian, what are you thinking about?
Unconsciousness.
Yep. Thrall's thinking about what? Okay. Yeah. And then her, you sense like,
Bitterness.
I must escape.
Hey,
Currently
see if
right
you can
now.
line them up. I'm gonna see if I can get a big hit on my next turn.
Okay.
Not my next turn. Try to light up a fire thing.
Excellent. Thrall, go ahead and make that save. Make
Come on,
the
you're right.
save.
That's
Make
3
the save.
successes. All right, so that's I'm no longer dead and I'm at 1 HP. Right?
You are stabilized right now.
Yeah.
You are no longer dying, but you're just unconscious. You know, the arrow that has pierced your chest has clotted up.
I don't know which one uses unconscious.
Okay, it's her turn now. What's she going to do? She can fire. She's going to take the disengaged act. 1, 2, 3,
Damn.
4, 5.
Run,
6.
little elf.
Yes. And then the bandit, he is going to swing on you. And whiffs. It is your turn, Blade.
Get him.
Sorry, lady, I don't think this is how you kill me.
Okay.
And I'm going to swing at her. Yeah, go and do the reaction.
Attack of opportunity.
Butthead. Now I'm swinging at this bitch. Ooh, yeah, that's another hit for 8 slashing on her.
Okay. He swings and misses. You tell me how, as she's like running towards the door.
Yeah.
Tell me how you kill her.
All right. I'm charging up behind her and I bring my shield up and bam, like check her against the wall. While she's dazed, I take the hilt of my sword and like bash her in the head.
Okay,
Now
you knock her.
ass down and say, "Your tango's come to an end." And I impale her right in the chest, like just driving it down.
She's like unconscious and dead. Unless you would like to.
I immediately, I like, I'm not even worried about this other guy.
Okay.
As soon as I get the chance, I'm going to like doff the shield by just ungripping it. I'll let it hang from my arm. I'm going to grab Buddy Boy, and I'm also going to try to grab her.
Okay.
And begin hauling them out of the building.
On your next turn, because we're still in turn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. On my next turn, that's the plan.
Adrian, you're up next.
Okay, Adrian.
I'm gonna
Now
tell
that
the other guy, get lest you end up like her.
because he can now sense where this person is,
Yes.
he's gonna run into the room and cast Burning Hands.
Yes, you may. Go
Is it
ahead.
in
And it's a
his general
reflex save.
direction?
It's a reflex save.
Motherfucker, you're sitting on burning hands as well.
Oh, it crits. He crits it. You need a crit to
But
kill
how
him.
many
Yes. And he takes half. Takes half damage. -3. Okay. Thrall is stabilized. Well armored, she's down. And I need to lead her.
What are you thinking about?
Like he's afraid currently. I don't know what everybody else is thinking. Bandit. He's like, what's he going to do? What would be the bandit thing to do?
Run.
I mean, you've blocked both of his exits.
That's true.
I mean, I did tell him to get, and I don't have any weapons in hand.
He has his scimitar out, and he takes his scimitar and he grabs Ninja and says, "Let me go, let me go."
I already told you to get. Get the fuck out. This place is going to collapse on all of us.
By the way, there's fire everywhere now. He's like, "Get out of my way! I have my hostage. I'll kill him. I swear to God, I'll kill him." Blade, it's your turn. He seems to have a ready action. So, Thrall, unbeknownst to you, you are now a hostage.
I say, throw him over to me. Get out of here.
Are you
You're
going
free.
to persuade or intimidate?
I mean,
I don't think you can persuade him now. I mean, you can.
Neither.
Yeah. Okay. You're just going to tell him one thing or another?
Yeah, like I
Okay.
was
You can
telling,
go.
like,
We're not keeping you in
yeah,
here.
I had already told him that like last round, like get before you end up like her, right? It was just like,
Right.
hey, leave, dude.
Okay.
And then Adrian came in and blocked the exit.
Yep. I mean.
I mean, other people managed to squeak by. Like he can squeak by.
That is true, but he just sees another person come in. What would the bandit
I
do?
mean, like I could try to get out of the way, but he's got. I mean, if that's weird to him, I'll just drag this bitch outside.
Yeah, she's definitely dead. What she's so yeah, he's just going to go
and
back
like
to his
around the corner, and be like,
bandit way.
"My sword's down! Go, go, go!"
Excellent. Adrian, what are you doing?
I'm shouting for Oda. Oda,
You hear him.
the horse is here.
Yep.
It's little Ed.
Oda don't give a fuck.
All right. What are you going to do?
Wrap it up. Let's expedite
Yep.
this last bit.
I kind of want these scrolls.
They're currently burning right now.
Yeah, they're burning. You
Yep.
can't detect scrolls. You
Yeah,
didn't know they were there.
you
I
just.
want them though.
I don't even know if you saw that. That's still all
You
in
never
fog.
saw 'em. Not once.
Yeah. Okay.
Life's hard.
Thrall, you are currently being held hostage. He is going to drag you 1, 2, 3 towards the horse.
Okay.
It's the bandit's turn. That's what he does. He's dragging you just towards the horse. His blade is at your throat, and everybody can see that. Adrian, he's like, I swear to God, if you don't get out of here, I'm going to kill him. Kill him.
Okay, just the exit's right there. Why are you going to the horse?
Because that's what he's going to leave on.
I don't think the holes are big enough.
I mean,
It was big enough
it's a
for
5
drink.
foot. It's a 5 foot.
Drakes are low to the ground.
That's true.
Are they? I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Okay, well, Adron is gonna keep calling for Oda as he comes outside.
Okay.
Oda, we found little Ed.
Excellent. Thrall, it's your turn.
I'm laying there
Yep.
being dragged.
And Bandit, he falls asleep.
Yeah, if he's doing his shit in there while I'm sitting outside and I don't see Thrall, I'm gonna go and load my fucking crossbow.
Excellent.
I'm gonna keep it behind my back though.
You see the sky collapse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Because of smoke?
No. Go ahead and spellcraft.
yeah, I
Arcane.
I go charging in and just disregarding everything else happening. I grab Thrall and begin running out.
Excellent. We can now
Hey,
get
the
out of
horse is
initiative.
done for.
You see Oda appear and then disappear again as you run in and run out. She seemed to have cast sleep on
Sleep,
him.
yeah.
Yep.
The horse also falls asleep.
Yep.
Into a permanent slumber.
The horse is wild and crazed. Is anybody going back in for the horse? Little Joe.
I'll go back in. You.
You can't see.
He can
The only
detect
one that
its
can go back
thoughts.
in is
Yeah, you can thinking creatures. He can sense Little Joe. And Little Joe's like fear, panic, fire.
If he's just tied up, I can undo his.
Yeah, go ahead. He's currently trying to shake him off. Go ahead and roll me a handle animal with advantage because you've worked with him in the past.
Hey, little Joe.
Yeah, I'm just taking Bow Lady and Thrall out here, and
Yes, you got him.
Right.
Everyone, I assume, mass exits the burning building. Yeah, so Little Joe follows you out. We can end combat here.
plus
There's no more enemies. The guy will burn to death he will die from smoke inhalation first before he gets burned to death if nobody saves this guy. Oda's not going to save him.
Yeah, fuck that idiot.
In a few minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so we got 2 hostages, a horse, 2
Two what?
prisoners even. We saved 2 prisoners. Okay. We saved
Yeah,
2
we can throw. Well, either way, it'll be for next time or whatever. I definitely have the boogie.
All right. So the screen pulls back and we see this moat house being burnt up alive. But we see our surviving adventurers gathered around, huddled in mass, as all of their crap starts burning up. And you do have loot still out here.
Yeah, I was curious about that, about the Bow Lady. What's on her?
You're going to jump into the burning building to get her?
I already dragged her out. I said
Oh, you already dragged her out?
She's
Okay.
already out. I mean,
That's why I even made this little text box, because you deleted it.
Thank you. Thank you. You find a note in Elvish on her body.
I do know that.
Okay, I will send you the note.
All right, cool. Is it okay if I check it out later?
This is it. This is the end of the session.
Okay.
All right.
Coolio.
Bruce.
Doperoni.
All
Good time.
I need to sleep.
right.